It's another beautiful war day, and I'm going to be showing off one of my absolute favorite decks that you may have seen in a recent video, but I didn't take the time to break down how we were playing it. So we're going to be taking on some extremely difficult opponents and just absolutely putting in some work. I love this deck. It's super unique and it's super fun, guys. If you have the cards, definitely recommend trying it out. So fellas, grab your coffee, grab your device, and let's head on down to Game by the Beach. Welcome back once again, fellas. We're going to be jumping right into a game here, showing off one of my new favorite decks, and what better to do so with a little War Day battle, okay? So we're going to be playing a little War Day battle. This deck is pretty much exactly what I would play on the ladder, except for one change, which is I typically play J rather than Gadget, but because we're playing Brownonian Motion and I don't really have a choice on where my Inquis is going to end up, I figured why not go with Gadget, so that all of our tiles are boosting us, right? Rather than like one specific real boost, we're just going to have all our tiles kind of boosted. So let's get going. Another weird thing that's going to be a little bit of a problem or a little bit troublesome is trying to keep a Knight statue on our Inquis, but hopefully us having like a whole bunch of clocks of power will do the trick in terms of leveling up our stuff. I'm just going to do that. I'm going to do that. Fine by me right there. A couple of Inquises. Let's level up our stuff. Like I said, we're really not going to have any control in having our Knight statue stay on our Inquisitor, but we're going to try our best. We are using the spear. That's not the right guy. Where is it? The sharpened spear. So it's a line rather than getting next to an Inquis, which might be a little bit easier, but still kind of problematic. Like right now, this guy's nowhere near our Knight statue, but that's going to be fine. I hope everybody's having a fantastic morning. If you're having your first sip of coffee right here with me, shout out to you. All right, let's keep on going. Oh, this guy got... How did this guy get leveled up? Why did our... Scrapper get ranked up? That was weird. That was interesting. We're just going to spam a little bit. Okay, let's do that. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. Okay. Wait for our thing to get absorbed. He keeps spamming me with stun. It must be from his alchemist, which keeps on getting rid of my shield, which is kind of a little bit interesting. I really am going to try and just keep that one Knight statue and just hopefully it keeps getting leveled up, and hopefully at least some of the time it's in the right place. We've got a rank 5 Inquis right now. We've got a rank 4 Knight statue, which is, you know, pretty good numbers. Let's wait until that guy gets absorbed. I can do one more here, just in the case that we got another Inquis. We would have gotten a double absorb right there. We didn't make it happen, but that's okay. This should be a fun game. This should be a fun game. Does he have pretty... Yeah, he's got some pretty good equipment. I didn't really take note of his enchantments. That's fine. Just going to do that. We're going to go here, here, and here. Little double upgrade right there. We can do one more to get these guys to max, which would be cool. Knight statue right there. Well, I'll just eat it, and then one more upgrade is going to get one of them to max. Just kidding, it's going to get both of them to max. Okay, let's get our Knight statue up to a 2 as well. And this is a pretty good start. Definitely a pretty good start. We're now completely pivoting our goals, which our goals are now to try and get as many absorbs for our Inquis as possible, and just fill our board with clocks of power, because that decreased attack speed is certainly going to affect our opponent. But let's hang out just for a moment to see what we're going to have to deal with here. Only 1,300 mana. Hit our Gadget. So you can kind of see my thought process here of using Gadget. Right here, for instance, again, our knight statue's not touching anything. I also don't really want to go for multiple knight statues because some situations it'll help to have one at least a knight statue on an Inquis, even if it's not all the way leveled up. But then we're also going to run into situations where both of those knight statues are next to each other or in line with each other, so we're not getting the boost anyway. So just a couple of different trains of thought there. Let's just do this. Little Inquis right there. That's fine. Anytime we use our Dryads, or find Dryads, we might as well merge them out, try and find some more Inquis. I'm going to keep on spamming until we get... I guess we'll just do this and this. We already talked about the fact that we don't really want other Inquises or other knight statues, so we might as well get rid of them when I find them. We still have a couple of them here. Let's level up these guys. We've only got 2 clocks of power, but we gotta start somewhere, so I'm not too mad about that. Still having Inquises there is good. We're working towards our gadget. It looks like we only need one singular more, one more gadget activation before we have our active ability, which is pretty good. I'm just gonna eat that. We can do that right there. Our Inquis is not on a knight statue, but it doesn't matter. Okay, we actually took out that. We took out Bedlam before we took out his Golem. So kind of funny. His Bedlam, or his Golem had more HP than our Bedlam. Interesting. But let's keep on going. Again, we don't have our Inquis on a knight statue. Not a whole lot we can really do about that. So that's why we just got to keep on pushing the issue with our clocks. And pushing the issue with our extra Inquises. If we ever have Inquises that need to be absorbed, it's kind of a green light to spam. We now no longer have any Inquises on our board, so I'm going to try and be a little bit more patient here and focus on our mana upgrades first, and then kind of go from there. We are going to have to deal with his Golem. This is going to be a close game. I'm telling you right now. The fact that we don't have the control to have a knight statue always on an Inquis makes this game really, really difficult. He keeps spamming our way with golems. The further into the game that we go, the less golems, the fewer golems, I should say. Correct English, fellas. We should have to deal with. Ooh, we actually have an Inquis on a square on a knight statue now. Let's go. Here comes Virus. Just gonna spam for the sake of it. Combine those out. Pretty good right there. Level up our clock one time. We've now got a little bit of an extra clock. We've got an extra Inquis. We actually leveled up our Inquis with a Dryad right there to keep that Inquis around. Now we got another 2. I always try and get to about 20, at minimum 20 absorbs with our Inquis. That seems to be kind of the magic number. Where is our main Inquis? It's over there. Okay, so now we've got an Inquis on a knight statue, and our damage is going to be so much higher. I'm just going to do that. Why not just do... I'm just going to do that for the sake of it. I'm going to eat... let's just do this. Okay. We're going to go there. 22 seconds. I meant to hit my gadget. I didn't hit it. We do have a Kitsune that we're going to have to deal with. We do at least have a knight statue. This guy, hitting our Inquis without anything else. 1,200 mana. He's having a little bit of a tough time here. 1 second to go. Wow, he actually spammed a Golem right at the end there. I don't know if it was beneficial or not. Take that out before we see something weird. Tribunal. Bro, take it out. Ooh, a little extra spam. Nice. So we do have a knight statue on our Inquis. Is it going to be there to stay? If I had to guess, this is a GG. If I had to guess, this is a GG. Fellas, if you are enjoying this video, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, like the video. And if you want to help support the channel, best possible way to do so is by going through My Games and using code BEACH. If you're going to be making any in-game purchases, make sure you're going through My Games, because you're going to get a 10% discount on the premium pass. You can also get anything you want in My Games, in the My Games store. Link is in the description, that you would get in the Royale store. So Hero Tavern Pass, Platinum, Gold, Gems, whatever. But you can also use code BEACH for totally free and help support the channel. Another great way to help support the channel, go check out my TikTok. I'm posting shorts almost every day over there, which I think are really, really fun. And I would love a little bit of love over there. One game in the books. There's a win. I'll take it any way I can, right? Nice job, fellas. And that's only one. Let's jump into game number 2 here and see how we do. Back in we go, and we've got our work cut out for us here, fellas. We've got a max demon hunter along with a max sword. Level 7 mermaid, max mage robes. This might be the most detrimental thing in this entire game. Oh my gosh, level 18 spear. This is gonna be a tall task. Okay, first things first, let's max out our Inquis. That's all we can do. He does have pocket curse as well, so we're just gonna have to be aware of our mana situation depending on where we're at in a wave. So once we get to the end of a wave, we got to make sure that we are ready to protect or move or merge or absorb or something, right? But here we go. We already got a rank 3 here. We're really not using Dryads all that much in this game style, and this is going to be a slow build game because of his max mana robes. That thing is brutal. So it should be a little bit interesting, but let's just try our best. That's all we can do, fellas. All we can do. 600 to go through. Just gonna do this, that. Oh, we got a green light to spam. I don't mind that at all. I'm just gonna merge these guys as well. Actually, a rank 2 Dryad. So maybe we can try and fight for a rank 3 Dryad here, and then we can go back to just straight up scrappering. That might be a good play overall, but we do have 24 seconds. I'm just going to level up my Inquis here just to make sure, hopefully, that we can take out Bedlam without getting switched. He's also on a Knight statue right now, which is great. Look at how much his Dryad is spamming. Absolutely wild. Max Demon Hunter with like a max account is borderline the best and most unstoppable combination in the game. So we're going to have to see what we can do, but yeah, it's going to be an uphill battle to say the least. Here we go. Bedlam, how do we do? Just gonna eat that. Can we find a couple more Dryads? I'm just gonna do this. Ooh, so we can. Just gonna go here. Okay, let's do this. It might be a little bit of a weird play, but this will at least make sure that we're going to level that guy up. He's now on a square. Let's level up our Inquis again. We're going to hit our gadget. Our damage output is solid right now at a rank 5, but it also, remember, he was on a square. Now he's not on a square, but he is on a gadget tile. The very least. I think that's the very least we can hope for. And with 700 to go, I'm just going to try and get one more. Yeah, we might as well go all the way, huh? We're super close to getting him to max, and then we can just spam. 3. We just need 4, and then 5, and that's a max. That's a max Inquis. I'm gonna wait for that to be absorbed. Gonna hit our gadget right away. Nice, he's back on a tile. Hit another one right here. That's fine. Because I always want to try and get as many absorbs as possible as well, so that's why I wait, just in case. Even though I'm in spam mode, if I can get an absorb along the way with our Inquis, I'm definitely going to do it. So we've got a max Inquis here. He seems to be doing pretty good. Let's try and fill our board next. It's always difficult to do so, just because if we do get Inquises, they get absorbed. If we do get Dryads or whatever, we try and move them. So it's hard to just outright get a max or get a full board. But that's going to be our goal. So 320. Let's see. With Warlock coming up next, I want to at least build mana first. And then we can kind of start spamming. And I definitely have to keep at least one Knight statue on my board too. So I think what I'm going to try and do is hit my gadget at around 40-something seconds. Like, look at us try to take out this Bannerlord. Definitely slow. And then I'm going to spam. Shield protected us right there. 46 seconds, so I should be able to hit my gadget and then get back to him. Her, I should say. Before, like, look how much spam. Like, that was like 3,000 mana right there, and that's how much we were able to spam. And then we should be able to get back to our gadget once Warlock shows up. I have that green light of spamming right now because I've got Inquises on our board. Could I use a Dryad to keep a couple of those on my board? Yes. Did I? No. We've only got 1 clock of power right now. So that doesn't really make me want to level up my clock of power as of yet. 8 seconds. I think our timing is going to be pretty good, but it's kind of that waiting game. That's how it works, right? I don't want to just constantly spam and have no mana to spare at any point in time. I want to spam and then wait and then spam and then wait. That seems to be a better path. Okay, so this guy's got an extra stack, so let's just do that. I'm gonna do this. We now have some clocks on our board, so let's try and do a couple of mana upgrades. We do have him on a knight statue up there. Is that we'll see how long that stands, but for right now, we'll just do this. Another knight statue right there. Not a bad idea. It actually got this guy to a 2-stack, which is kind of nice. 30 seconds, which is tough. We're no longer on a knight statue. We did get an extra, I don't even know, an extra Inquis right there. Do we have full gadget board now? Yes, we do. So I think we got to push the issue with our clock. We've got an Inquis on our board, so might as well spam. Do another one. Fine by me. Clocks is like the only thing that could potentially save this match for us. Potentially win us this match. Virus doesn't matter how long we take it out. I'll just do that. Whoa. Let's do that. What did I do? Oh. Okay. Don't you dare, yeah, virus my Inquis. That was scary. That almost went super badly. 37 seconds, so I think we'll be able to get back to our, clock of power again. We are on a knight statue, but it's also next to another knight statue, so we're not really getting the benefit that we need to. 2,400 mana. Dark Priest is coming up next. I know that all this extra effort is kind of for naught. I just don't see how we win this game. But when do you know me to just give up, right? That doesn't sound right. I don't just give up. There's a clock of power. 4 seconds. I'm going to hit my gadget here just to try and weed it down a little bit. Dark Priest could be interesting. At least we have our shield on our Inquis. I'll just hit that, I guess. Inquis is still protected, so we shouldn't have an issue here. A couple of Dryads, not really that problematic. We're going to go here, just to level him up. Let's do our clock. Why the heck not? 45 seconds already, so we're only going to be able to get one gadget spam out. Here comes a lion. I'll do my gadget here. Maybe we can get back to it. Maybe we can hit it by the time it gets to our, by the time we get to, Monkey King. I don't know. Couple of absorbs right there. We're working towards 20. We're actually on a knight statue now. You see the difference. We're going to do our clock here. Our board doesn't look terrible, but it's not going to be here to stay, right? It's never going to be the whole time. So now we're not on a knight statue anymore. And you can see the decrease in damage is absolutely wild. 2 seconds. Virus is going to be brutal. Monkey King is going to be even worse. Here we go. 12 mil. We're going to be able to hit our gadget on both of them, which is kind of nice. I'll just do that. Inquis is asleep. Inquis, stay alive at least. There we go. We're on a knight statue now. We're not asleep. Now we're not on a knight statue. Come on, hit it. Come on, take it out. 1 mil. Okay, we're at least going to be alive. And we didn't even take a hit, so beautiful. Oh, this is on something? Okay, so at least our Inquis is not on... is not virused. It's actually on a knight statue as well. We only have 2 clocks of powers left. Gonna hit my gadget right there. I think I see a Bannerlord in there somewhere in the mix. Board is a little bit ugly. I'm gonna do that. We are no longer on a Knight statue. We're trying to take out a Bannerlord. I'm trying to do everything that I can. We've got 2,500 mana. Can I spam to make anything happen? That's about all I've got. And I think that's going to be all she wrote. GG's all the way around. Hit him with a good game. Pretty, well, okay. Equal account in the sense of, well, I was gonna say card levels, but it's not necessarily true. He's got a max Demon Hunter, which I also have a max Demon Hunter, but then he's got a max sword. Actually, we've got a level 13 Knight statue, pretty even there. He's got a level 13 Dryad, where I've only got a level 11 Dryad, and then we have a level 9 Clock, where he's got a level 13 Summoner, which I didn't even notice the Summoner that whole time. Level 7 Epic Mermaid, level 8 Epic Gadget, and pretty equal crit. So all things considered, a relatively even matchup. It's a whole nother ball game when it comes to the cards that he has, right? I have Max Inquis versus Max Demon Hunter. I don't think Inquis comes out on top almost ever. And then a max sword. I've got a level 9 sword. A level 13 summoner. I've got a level 9 summoner. So just a little bit different right there. Overall, I think it was a relatively even matchup. It's just Demon Hunter versus Inquis is really, really tough. And if we were playing on the ladder, we'd also get a little bit of a bonus from the faction booster. So would he, of course. And this was the one thing that's the big difference is his equipment. Max Mage Robes is dirty. He's got 2 pocket curses, level 11 magic amulet, level 18 spear. If you guys are curious what my equipment is, 13, that's my best one. That's my prized possession. 7, and then epic level 3. So that's really where the difference comes in, fellas. But 2 games in the books, only could pull out 1 win. We do have 1 more game to play in the tournament, but honestly, I'm rethinking playing a different deck. I just wanted to show off this deck to all you beautiful people. But that's going to be the end of this YouTube video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll check you guys out in tomorrow's video.